it's Arielle here from Fix My Books, and today we are going to go over how to remit your payroll source deductions step by step using the CRA Make a Payment portal and a third-party payment processor called PaySimply. So whether you pay monthly, quarterly, have multiple employees, this guide will make sure that you're met correctly and on time without needing a CRA My Business account login every time. Before we get started, let's quickly review what source deductions are. So these are the items that are withheld every pay period. So this would be like the income tax, CPP contributions, both from the employee and the employer, and EI premiums for both the employee and the employer. So if you are EI exempt, because you own the business, obviously you will not be withholding or remitting EI premiums. But everything else, CPP and income tax, those are mandatory. You're required to remit these to the CRA by your due date. Usually it's by the 15th of the following month if you're a regular remitter. Most people fall under the regular remitter schedule. There are some that have much larger payrolls per month that you have to remit them like every 10th of the month and 25th of the month, but the CRA will tell you that. So just assume that you are a regular remitter if you don't know your schedule. Okay, so first things first, this is the CRA Make a Payment page. Again, my favorite. We are going to go through using My Payment, and then we're going to click Pay Now using My Payment. We are going to click Payroll Source Deductions, and then again, regular remittance. So this is the once a month payment. So if you're a very small employer, you're going to do quarterly. And then again, if you are a very large employer, then you have these accelerated thresholds. But we're just going to assume that you do once per month. Okay, so then this would be your business number plus RP0001. And then you're going to be like, okay, so how do I know what my gross payroll is? Blah, 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 blah. So if you are running your payroll through something like QuickBooks, you will get a PD7A from QuickBooks each month. Okay, and this is what that would look like. So if you are running your payroll through a different payroll software, make sure that you find your PD7A. You don't submit this to the CRA, okay? You just remit the payment based on the amounts in this worksheet, but you don't physically have to file this with the CRA like a T4 or like an HST return. It doesn't work that way. It's just a guide. So let's pretend this is your account number. This is a fictitious number, so I don't think it's going to let us, push through to the next screen. But just, you see how there's actually cents and stuff here, but we're just gonna do the gross payroll. So this one is 21,416, right? And then year and month. So they need to know, number of employees, 4. And then year and month. So the year would be 2025, and then it would be for September. So if this is for September, it's due October 15th, right? It's the 15th of the next month. And then the amount paid, you can see the gross payroll doesn't have cents, but the amount paid has cents. So the amount paid would be 6421.27. Okay? So let me try to make this larger if you guys can't see it. And then try to make that there. Okay? So that would be, that looks like, and then click next. See, it doesn't want to let me complete it because it's a fake number and it knows. But basically, that's all you need to do. And then the rest would be payment methods. So now let's go through PaySimply. Then we're going to go through Canada Revenue Agency, business taxes, and then it's easier. You can just search it here. So Payroll Okay. And then here, it's current year. So not arrears, not PIER. You're being reviewed. So just current year. Same thing, except you need to put your email, I guess, to give you a receipt, and then your business name. So let's just assume that we're going to do the same thing again. Oops. So this RP 0001. And then it knows it's invalid, but let's just push through it. So end of period again would be September 30. This one it's asking for the date, but this one is just a month. Gross payroll again 21416. Number of employees 4, and then payment amount is 6421.27. So if you want to put your business name, then you can. Okay, so I just put fix my books and then continue. It's not going to let us continue because, again, it's a fake business number. So that's basically how you do it. Super easy. After this is just payment options of how you want to pay. You can pay through credit card with PaySimply. That's why I, say CRA Make a Payment. I think it's very limited. You can only do debit card. But here you can do credit, debit, e-transfer, PayPal, etc. So this gives you a lot more options than just the CRA Make a Payment. But it would be the same process exactly. Just make sure that when you are remitting your payroll taxes, you have the PD7A. This is very, very important. If you are using my payroll calculator, like the Google Sheet, you can download that. It's the same thing. There's a area there that shows the remittance of what you would make. Okay, so this is the payroll template, and you can see there's a PD7A, there's a gross payroll, end of remitting period, and then amount paid. The reason why there's no employees is because this sheet is only built for one employee. So you're like a single person owner doing payroll for your company. That's why there's no number of employees, right? And I heard someone said that the CPP calculation is wrong. However, this CPP calculation includes CPP1 and CPP2. So it's just a basic maximum. So there's no difference in the calculation where we calculate CPP1 and CPP2 differently. This is the maximum for 2025 for both. So if you're wondering why it says 4,430 instead of the basic CPP, it's because it's both together. Again, this is a very basic payroll sheet. If you want to have multiple employees or other calculations that separate CPP1 and CPP2, this is not going to do that for you. This is just a basic free payroll sheet that we give away if you have just a single person doing the payroll. Okay, so if you have any questions about how, to remit your payroll taxes to the CRA, hopefully this video answered all your questions. And again, even if it's just the PD7A this way, you can definitely use this. There's an area for it. Just make sure that when it asks you how many employees, you just put one because it's just a single person. Okay, hopefully this was helpful, and if you have any other videos that you want me to do, please comment them down below. And once again, this is Arielle from Fix My Books, helping you fix your books.